Right, folks, this is just a very quick video. Not really a video this weekend, very short one. We had a medical emergency yesterday. My uncle, who's in some of the videos, you'll probably remember him from the Rover video when we went to Mucklesborough. He had a heart attack yesterday. So yesterday morning, 5 in the morning, we had to rush him to A&E. And we were there, you know, nearly all morning and all this lot. He was all right though. He had an operation yesterday. For unfortunately, they didn't cure his madness, but they cured his heart. One of his valves had just buggered up a little bit, but it was enough to cause a heart attack. So anyway, enough of that. Let's get sort of back to normality. We don't know when we're going to pick him up yet. It's now Sunday. It could be tomorrow, more than likely. Anyway, state of the fleet. What is wrong with this picture? That's right, morons are still queuing for fuel. So for me to get about, fortunately, if you remember in the last Nibbler video, I did manage to get a tank of fuel, because obviously I'm selfish. So yeah, I got a couple of cans, because it's something like a 20-litre tank. I don't know, I think it's 4 gallons in the ZX10, that's UK gallons. So I managed to get a couple of cans out in the week, and I managed to borrow my mum's car. She's got a little 1200 Micra. I thought it's more common sense to put it in the Micra and it will last longer. So a couple of cans in my mum's car actually took it to half a tank. So the Mercedes Slinky, which I'm going to have to use because there's news on Rosie. I've just managed to get another can out. But the Mercedes is beyond the red light. It will go through the red light. But obviously I don't like doing that because you're picking the silt up out the bottom of the tank. But so I've just managed to get another can out. I'm going to stick that in Slinky, and that will just give me a little bit of grace to hopefully get some fuel today. And then we'll just have to take it from there. Rosie this week failed her MOT. Common 75 issue. The sills have rotted, inner and outer sills have rotted. They don't actually look too bad from the outside. In fact, they look half decent. But because it's structural, obviously you can't risk it for a biscuit. And she needed the tyre as well, which I knew about the tyre. But it's still worth throwing it in for an MOT. So my mate Steve's going to do the welding using CAD design panels. That's cardboard aided design. And then hopefully it won't be too long before she's back on the road, but it's all a question of pennies as usual. And as usual, we haven't fucking got any. So we'll just have to take it from there. So that's state of play really. Nibbler is now bereft of fuel. And it's getting very autumnal here. We'll still get some nice days and stuff. So what I do is I pay the tax on Nibbler monthly. And then when it comes to around winter time, usually that's when I sawn them. I say usually I sawn them. Sometimes I don't, because we get some really nice days through the winter as well. Excuse me. COVID. And one of the traditions I used to do was Christmas morning. Sorry, this is a pre-coffee cough. It's Christmas morning when everybody else is busy and fucking about. I used to go out on a ride because the roads were quiet. They've got obviously busier as the years have gone on. The roads now are just as busy on Christmas morning as they are in the week because people are flitting to places. So usually I've always kept a bike taxed and what have you. I think when Nibbler this year though, I might just put him to bed because we've got to start on Pinky, stripping Pinky down, and hopefully you know, I want to ideally get her down to the frame, sort the corrosion on the frame, and then we'll either get the frame powder coated or we'll just repaint it. It doesn't have to be. It's like one of my socially distant restorations. Basically, it'll look great from 500 yards, but just like nibble, burpee pops, just like nibble and stuff, it'll be a sack of shit up close, basically. To me, it's just got to function. It doesn't have to look good. It's just got to function. You know, reasonable is good enough. And, you know, it looks its age. I quite like things looking their age, apart from Kylie Minogue and a sister in a bath of custard. I'd prefer them when they're in the 20s. Anyway, that's super digressing. So I know I said this was going to be a short. I suppose it is a short video, but that is the update. Obviously, family issues have taken precedence, as you all understand. So basically, that's it. So until the pennies are there to sort Rosie out, not a lot's going to be happening with her. I'm going to be using Slinky for knobbing about with. Nibbler, I can't see anything happening with Nibbler. I've replaced the rear brake hose, by the way. I don't know whether I said in the last video, but that was from OHA Motorsport down in Bangor, Northern Ireland. I've put a link on other hose videos because I got the front brake hoses and the clutch hose from them as well. So there is a link knocking about somewhere. But other than that, yeah, Nibbler's fine. The rattlard on the front, which you saw on another video, was the mudguard. So at some point I've got to take the mudguard off, and I might get one of those bumper repair kits off eBay with the little heat gun. Hello. Right, anyway. I didn't get a lot of sleep yesterday. Right, I'm mad anyway. And you've probably seen these bumper repair kits. They come with like bendy bits of wire that you heat on the end of the gun, push into the bumper, twist, and it sort of just locks all the cracks together. I don't know whether that's a good option or whether it's... I want to keep the cost down, and it's cheaper to buy one of those guns and do it than it is to send it off for plastic welding, stuff like that. We've got to keep costs down by necessity. Unless I've secretly won the lottery, because I've not checked my emails. If I have won the lottery, we'll be going up to the Scottish mansion and I'll show you around the hangar. Yes, one day. So, yeah, that's it. So look after yourselves, guys. I would say don't do anything I wouldn't do, but it doesn't really narrow it down much. So just look after yourselves and, well, I'll update you when I can. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.